State's minimum wage is currently $14 an hour, but there are exceptions, like for some workers with disabilities. A push in the Capitol would eliminate the lower wage for them. Our Capitol Bureau Chief Cole Hankey is live in our Capitol newsroom. Cole, what can you tell us about this push?
Well, advocates say that this new measure would stop businesses from taking advantage of people with disabilities. But some lawmakers are concerned it could result in people just losing their jobs. After months of negotiations, a bill that would eliminate the sub-minimum wage for disabled workers is seeing some movement in the Capitol.
Years of education, years of advocacy, years of research, years of planning, I think has culminated into this moment.
The bill passed out of the committee in the House on Monday. It would get rid of a special designation that lets businesses and organizations pay these workers less. But the change would not happen for 5 years. That's to give everyone enough time to adjust and for the state to help make sure everyone continues working.
And I think that we can have an Illinois that provides opportunities for people with disabilities that doesn't also maintain a discriminatory practice that is way past its expiration date.
Workers with disabilities came to the Capitol to advocate for the bill. Tyson Bedford said he found it demeaning when he found out how and why he was being paid less.
I used to work in a workplace that was under a 14C contract. Safe to say it was not fun.
Since then, he has spent years advocating for other workers in similar positions.
I think people with disabilities will look back at this day as a very great moment when they finally find that happiness in their lives.
One of the largest opponents of the earlier forms of this bill was Representative Charlie Meyer. He didn't oppose the concept of higher wages, but he argued earlier versions of this bill would result in the loss of jobs for people with disabilities.
I sure would like to see some more changes before it happens, but here in Springfield, it's kind of hard to be at the table. And we've been at the table and we've got some major changes in there.
Now, the bill will actually be back in committee tomorrow morning. There's an amendment that will not only include that safety net in the language, but it will also have a task force or a working group over the next few years to make sure that this bill is not only implemented correctly, but also that everybody's able to continue working as well. Reporting in Springfield, I'm Cole Hankey, WCIA 3, your local news leader.